Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back once again to my F1 23 My Team Career Mode journey. We are now at Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. If you haven't seen the last one from Belgium, I think it was, I urge you to go back and check that one out before you check this one out. We've had a great run of form lately and it's helped us extend a decent championship lead, but I wouldn't say we're completely out of the woods just yet. Anything can happen and one bad race could turn the whole thing around. I'm hoping this is not that bad race. So starting off then, Q1 we're through quite nicely, but not as nicely as I would like to be. Q2 is going to be quite tight and I'm hoping we make it through. Oh, look at the way we handled Ascari. The car just feels on rails, but I'll be honest, in terms of straight line speed, the car just doesn't seem to be as there as some of the other cars. So that might be a factor come race day, but for now we seem to be okay. And as we head round the Parabolica to complete our Q2 lap, P9. Wow, I am struggling round here. I am really needing to find some pace. My first lap in Q3. Well, so this is my secondary lap in Q2. I want to find more pace because I don't think that's going to be enough to make it. We find another few tenths of a second, that puts us into P8, but that in itself is enough to get us through. Right, Q3 time. Now it's the time to dig deep and really find something. And what we found is a purple middle sector. Oh, that Ascari sliding and drifting our way through. I'm not sure that's how you meant to take it, but all the same, that is how we've taken it. To the Parabolica. Hard on the brakes, a little bit tighter in than I would have liked, but that's allowed me to dance the car a little bit wide for the exit. What's the lap time going to be? It's not great. It's not great. It's P9. And our teammate has dug deep and found pole position, so really that's on us there, and we've got to find something moving forward into the race to move us up.
Welcome to the home of the Parabolica, now known as the Curva Alboreto, in tribute to the Italian motorsport legend Michele Alboreto. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Felipe Drugovich lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Sainz, Sparkles, Ocon, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, Tsunoda, Teo Pourchaire, Oscar Piastri, Sargent, Liam Lawson, De Vries, Joe, Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? That was a great win in the last race.
Except Verstappen didn't win in the last race. What are you chatting? Anyway, we're on the grid now, 5 red lights, and we are underway here at Monza, and it's a decent start. I'm trying to get past Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris, who just doesn't seem to know where he's parking his car. Is Perez going to come across? Yes, he is, and I have to take avoiding action, half on the grass. I'm now at the inside of the corner, but Carlos Sainz has turned into me, and that has happened, and Norris has gone round right in front of us. For sure that's going to be a red flag with the traffic jam that is behind us. What happened there? Let's unpack that. I take avoiding action. I go to the very left of the circuit. Sainz starts turning in on me, and that's then leads into Norris getting caught up. I've got nowhere to go, and yeah, that's a red flag straight off the bat. I don't know if that was my fault. I was trying to turn the corner myself, but Sainz seemed hell-bent on turning into me, and that ended up getting Norris caught in the whole thing. But anyway, we've got to restart. Am I going to be on mediums? And do I detect rain towards the end of the race? Yes, I do. So that'd be a 3rd season in a row that we've had rain at Monza. This place loves to throw it down, doesn't it? Anyway, we are underway once again for the Italian Grand Prix. We do have damage, so that's going to affect drag. Stroll was really not underway, and I had to slam on the brakes because he was edging towards me And as a result, I have lost places massively. I'm down to P13, way out of the points. I'm not sure what was going on there. Stroll just didn't seem to be underway, and he came towards me and had to brake. But anyway, it's P13, and we've got it all to do in this Grand Prix. So Pierre Gasly will be rubbing his hands together. First things first, let's try and go down the inside of Magnussen. That's actually made him go a little bit deep, and he was compromised on the exit. We now gain P12, but this is going to be a tough race now. We're in for a tough afternoon. 25 laps left, and this is just... It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but I still feel like we can get some points from this and do some damage limitation. Meanwhile, we've got Yuki Tsunoda having a go at Valtteri Bottas. Tsunoda, I think, is after points round here, and I think he might get them, as Bottas is compromised after getting passed by Tsunoda. I will take him. And now we're on Yuki Tsunoda, going around the outside of the Curva Grande, nearly on the grass. It is a Grande move, to paraphrase David Croft, and we move into P10. Next up is Ocon and Stroll, whom I'm hoping they'll have a little battle and bring us closer. But one thing that won't bring us closer is taking that line into the first Lesmo. You can park a bus in the gap that I missed that by. Using overtake to try and get us closer, and look, Stroll, Norris and Ocon all battling, and I am now on the back of Esteban Ocon. Esty Bestie, please don't make this difficult for me. Right, we're getting a run through the Curva Grande. Look at the slipstream we have. I'm going to the inside, no. Ocon's covered, outside, no. Ocon jinked across as I was going to the outside, and then I'd switched to the inside, and by that point there was no move there. Where you going, Ocon? But we're now right back on the back of him, as I'm going to try and get this done into Ascari. And Ocon even seemed a little bit unstable out the corner. Is this going to be a way through for us again? Ocon covering very early, leaving me the racing line towards the outside. I'm just going to sweep round, get that done. Now we're on the back of Stroll and Norris, who are going at it hammer and tongs. Stroll in the Alpine, Norris in the McLaren, and Stroll is just, well, he's been left for chips on the straight there. I'm now having a look, but Stroll's coming back at Norris now, and he's going down the outside. I was tempted to throw one down the inside of the pair of them, but the momentum was just not there, and Norris holding it out nicely at the chicane. He's got the place back. That's going to allow me a run on Stroll. Again, we're going around the outside of the Curva Grande, and Stroll is giving me just about enough room. I'm taking that room and moving up another place, up into 8th. So we're doing nicely in terms of damage limitation here, and we're moving up the order. Hopefully a podium could be on here if we play our cards right. Right, I'm now on the slipstream of Lando Norris. DRS and overtake prepared, but I'm saving overtake for the main straight, as that's when I feel like we're going to get Lando Norris. Oh, not by doing that, we're not. That's hitting the curb just a little bit too hard, but again, conserving overtake, but I'm having to make sure that Lance Stroll doesn't get through as well, otherwise that's the whole plan gone. Right, overtake activated, and even just by doing that we're getting a run on Norris. DRS open, slipstream, the full works. Lando, where are you going?
Wow, that was a heck of an impact.
Oh my god! Wow. That happened.
They made great use of the clear air today and didn't allow anyone to exploit the slipstream behind them. What a great win here at Monza. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
I mean, I don't quite know what happened there. I went to the inside, Lando defended, I then moved to the left, the car got a little bit unstable, I tapped Lando, and I do feel like he veered back to the left towards me, and that's why I tapped him. But I feel like he did it while I was a little bit unstable and trying to stabilise. Either way, I tapped Lando, lost the car into the wall, and that is us out of the Italian Grand Prix with 0 points scored. Luckily for us, Verstappen won with Drugovich second and Gasly only got third, which means the championship gap doesn't come down by that much, but it has come down to 18 points, and Verstappen is now 26 within us. Drugovich has gained a little bit as well, but yeah, that's not something I could afford, and hopefully there will be no more races like that, no more DNFs. Hopefully that's it, and we can move forwards and do better in Singapore. But I don't know how you read that one. I think I'll just chalk it to a racing incident. I was a little bit angry when it happened, but it is what it is. We all say things in the heat of the moment. Thank you for watching this instalment of Career Mode. Don't forget to leave a like and hit subscribe if you're new and you want to see more content from me. Till the next time, I've been Joe, TTFN, ta-ta for now, take care.